Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, this is actually some pretty hype news because we do have a finally official confirmation. No weird leaks, no weird rumors, although we may go cover up some of those with the expected actual launch dates and other information. Everything else kind of floating on in because there's been a lot of information on the big old GTA 6, but we actually do finally have official confirmation. And there's also been a lot of analytics when it came to the big stock kind of meets, they have the public meetings where they talk about information and leaks and all that stuff. So basically there's just a lot of stuff coming out. There's a lot of cool information, and we finally officially have some major Rockstar news going on with GTA 6. So hope you guys will enjoy this video itself. I've actually been very closely watching this. I keep on seeing the leaks, and if there's ever enough information for me to want to go combine and put into a good video, I want to. And this is going to be one of those things where it's just going to be a big info drop, my expectations, my dates, and everything out there as well. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway. Amazon links down below for the PS5 Digital Console controller. Samsung SSDs on sale. Highly recommend. Same with the $50 gift card as well down below. Twitter and Twitch if you guys want to follow and sign up for that Weeble. And let's go and dive in this video itself. So guys, as I mentioned, this is actually kind of the big gaming news of the day. Overall, we finally got that smidgen of information when it comes to GTA 6, which we've been seeing leaks. There have been small leaks, some kind of big leaks, kind of depending on the overall stuff. But this is cool because this is from the official source. So let's go and talk about this, talk about some other information and expected dates, as I mentioned before. So we actually have an article over here when it comes to IGN, and I'm going to just kind of showcase it because they kind of put everything together pretty well, that they basically have now confirmed GTA 6 finally says it's now officially in development over here from an official Rockstar spokesperson thing, basically saying and confirming, we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry of the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. So let's talk about that very quickly first and foremost. That's great. There's been a lot of leaks, a lot of rumors, and I think it kind of leads to the fact that a lot of these leaks actually might be becoming true in terms of the area, environment, and release date. But this is always great because a lot of folks kept on just making jokes and memes, kind of the same thing when it comes to Skyrim, where it will just never come out. It'll just keep on being re-released, and at this point, GTA 5 has been re-released on 3 consoles, the PS3, PS4, PS5, and same with the Xbox, and also PC iterations and remasters. So it's been out for a very long time. Same thing with 2 of the next iteration of the next Elder Scrolls game or Starfield. It's been a very long time since we've seen any updates from it, and many re-releases. So it's a lot of folks kind of just assume this game was never going to actually come on out. But at least with this is kind of good because we know it's been in active development for quite some time. So after years of rumors and reports, Rockstar has officially confirmed it's working on a new Grand Theft Auto game, and it is well underway. In this brand new official press release, a Rockstar spokesperson wrote, and I quote, "With the unprecedented longevity of GTA 5, we know many of you have been asking about basically the new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series. With every new project we embark on, our goal is always to significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered, and we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series is well underway. We look forward to sharing more as soon as we are ready, so please stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire for official details. On behalf of our entire team, we thank you for your support and cannot wait to step into the future with you." So this is great because it also did go in report too as well that they were basically seen in 2020. It was back in development. There was a lot of little development issues and slugs. Some folks were actually having some internal leaks basically saying that some areas were just not being developed and some were not being utilized and some were kind of mediocre, just depending on a bunch of random stuff. As well, we're also seeing kind of rumors that the GTA 6 might be smaller, and with that means that they just be more so focusing on making the game bigger over time. Think how Assassin's Creed wants to do with Valhalla, and kind of how GTA 5 Online is, where they have over time they had DLCs and smaller areas and multiplayer map and live service maps and all that stuff too as well. Also, the kind of initial leaks are basically saying it's more of a Miami inspired, kind of like that Vice City vibe, where it's gonna be a little more on the close-knit and kind of chill vibe. I really like Los Santos and the LA vibe as well, but at the end of the day, at some point you do want to have a new game too in the first place. There's also been a lot of rumors too. We've also been seeing some other stuff with leaks in the GTA trilogy. We've also been seeing map leaks too as well. I think we covered up a few months ago. We have a lot of other leaks we'll go cover up in a second. We also did have Rockstar even go and patent a brand new system for NPC navigation, which will maybe be utilized as next GTA, which basically gives you more realistic traffic, more realistic like life range, and also just kind of people walking around and kind of making the world seem a little more better in the first place. So with all of this, the big question is, when is it going to be released? So we've had a lot of reports and rumors when it comes to this stuff over here. We can even see a little message over here from Steven Totilio, which basically says, analyst from Jeffries, who is bullish on Take-Two Zynga, which is like basically, you know, the acquisition and the future of them and how many games are going to make, how much money they're going to make, etc., etc. It was basically check out the math itself. There are only a handful of titles, which is verbatim, that can provide management with the confidence to put out such a strong guidance. And guidance is kind of like the idea of like a company being like Amazon. Well, we're going to plan maybe not make as much money this upcoming quarter because the holiday seasons are over, kind of like that type of stuff. So if it's a long-term guidance, it's basically being like, hey, we're going to have a really, really good, strong 2 years, 3 years long-term play, invest into us because we know it's going to be good. And that kind of leads to the fact that a lot of folks are believing there's going to be at least one confirmed Rockstar IP confirmed from all these big like stock releases in the fiscal year of 2024, which is April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024, which is a little decent amount of time away when it comes to definitely, you know, like the next upcoming game. But if it's an active development, we'll probably start seeing a lot more teasers, a lot more trailers, a lot more information, a lot more leaks kind of coming out too as well when it comes to multiplayer and long-term plans and trailers and all that good stuff, environment and everything, which makes me extremely hyped up too as well. So this is kind of a big thing too, because there is also the potential for other Rockstar IPs. Maybe think like a Bully or live action Bully, but that's pretty much the only other game that's really sought after besides maybe an LA Noire and like LA Noire 2 or remake. But at the same time, the remakes aren't as much attention as you guys saw with the trilogy that came out not too long ago. So especially with Red Dead Redemption taking such a long time and actually be fully done, it does seem like the likelihood once again is leaning towards that's the release date for the upcoming GTA 6. But we're also seeing even more leaks now floating around after this official statement, where it basically had even more rumors and more like releases and more trailers on the way when it comes to all this stuff. I mean, this is because we're seeing a lot more leakers also saying that they're seeing, you know, like potential rumors and trailers being made, but as well, a lot more job listings too on top of this. So they now have like interaction designers, UX designers, and other various designers that are basically being made too as well. So basically big marketing push for basically like, you know, the GTA 6. Whenever that does come on out, sometimes you have to like make the assets, you have to find like animators, you have to make the actual like music, get the legal rights for the music, maybe for a really hype launch trailer. So you have like a copywritten song, you want to make sure you have like the rights for that. And that does take a long time, especially if it's in motion. But a lot of this stuff coming out basically shows that the game is coming out sooner than expected, which we love to go and see this as well. There is obviously no listings for GTA 6, but obviously if you're working at Rockstar with a big game coming out soon with certain different types of updated features, you can probably put 2 and 2 together to go and know that unless it's like a very unique, like say like I mentioned, like an LA Noire or Bully remake / next iteration, it's probably going to be GTA because it is their big cash cow when it comes from this. Some folks are saying 2023, some people are saying 2024. I'd probably say right now with the coronavirus still being somewhat active, I think longer and better time to work on the actual game itself is always a better feature. But as well, we've even seen even more stuff with like the GTA 6 radio, which is always intriguing to me because a lot of this stuff is also being leaked by a lot of these like various leakers from the old GTA games and gaming in general. But the best news about almost all this stuff is that this is just showing that the game is in works and in progress. So this also kind of goes and show because even back in like, you know, old school games and these even over here for like the alpha build of the game, which we saw like maps, the maps were looking cool, the actual animations were looking cool, and like guns and stuff like that were looking really cool. But that just depends on like the early leaks. It's going to get changed and updated and like just in general. But I love seeing all the GTA 6 news because I love playing the OG GTAs, like definitely for 3, definitely 5. So kind of leave your thoughts and comments on this all down below. But as you're making and trying to work with really big people, such as like these really big names, like you have Eminem and Rihanna, which they could even have enough budget to have them custom make a specific song for the game or have like really old school licensing games and stuff like that. Same with all like the really funny comedy sketches they have in GTA. Everything about this is looking extremely good. So it does look like it's officially confirmed, it's on the way, it's slowly being worked on and developed, and all this stuff put together is some of the best stuff to go and see because I love seeing good gaming news and good gaming leaks coming on out. Now, we still haven't had like official trailers and everything else too, which we'll definitely cover on the channel, but this is overall kind of good gaming news, at least in my opinion, for the day. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. Give me your thoughts and comments down below. As well, make sure you guys are subscribed for the PS5 giveaway. Samsung SSDs down below. Same with the $50 gift cards down below. Amazon links too as well down below. And the Twitter and Twitch stream on top of that too if you guys want to follow and sign up for that Weeble. And we'll see you guys later on today for some more videos. Love you guys.